Hello creatives, welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for August 21st. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 5 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you're yesterday's card, which was a 6 of clubs. So we're going to read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about the 5 of clubs energy around today and what we might be bumping up against for light and shadow attributes. And then we are going to go to the birthday message for you, 5 of clubs. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you, help yourself in your manifesting abilities. All right, let's get started and turn over card number 1. Oh, the 9 of Diamonds, beautiful card. This is giving the gift of abundance. You know, I often see this card as random acts of kindness, something of value. This is something where you can, through giving, really change a situation for yourself. And I say that because the 9s are K2 energy. This is something that you've brought with you from a past life that is ready to be transformed. And it is done through who you are at your core. And to realize that this family DNA that is just so ingrained in who you are. It's like it is second nature. You really don't even think about it. It's how you're stubborn. It's how you resist. It's how you end up coming into a day and being naive, or, whatever it is that needs to be shifted. So we are talking about values. So we're looking at how you go about making a living, how you go about making those connections and learning your skills and your talents. It is having an abundance to share and figuring it out through these random acts of kindness. I say kindness, but it really, with this card, it is more about giving, valued something. So, paying for the coffee ahead of you or at the toll booth, and giving a compliment that's real, that kind of thing, holding a door open. It's kind, but it's also generous. And it's really, you got to do it without having expectations of a return. You got to do it for the simple act of having it feel good to have done it. It's really pretty sweet. Okay, so what else can we say about this 9 of Diamonds? It's a pretty lucky card. It is you having that channeling abilities to channel abundance and to be really truth-seeking. The 9s are truth-seeking and giving through that. Very successful card. It's actually feeling freely, right? And feeling free to give what you need to. Big or small, whatever you can do is all you need to do. So, yeah. For the 9 of Diamonds, clearing that old done with DNA for the family. You know what I'm talking about, with being kind of in that, where it's the grounded suit, the Diamonds, it's more of an ungrounding, something unstable, something that always puts you on edge. That's your clue as to what kind of karma is ready to be cleared. It's really pretty beautiful energy. All right, I'm going to move on to card number 2 and see if we can round that out some more. We got another 9 in reverse this time. So the 9 of clubs is also a truth seeker and a pathfinder. So maybe we're a little lost on our path today, that we are going to get a bit confused about which direction to go. Did you get yourself lost? Did you misenter your GPS? Did you take a path that you didn't know where it was going to come out and it's some dead end? That kind of thing today with this card in reverse. So again, it is about letting go of any karmic DNA that is ready to be released. It's not going to be quite as clear as the diamond, but we hopefully will get there today. And just know that it's going to be a little bit different path for you, but it is about the same thing. Being ready, getting yourself ready to be the one to alter, to dissect and deconstruct a thought, an idea that is changing. The most beautiful part about all of it is that inkling, that notion will come to you through an outside source. It'll be like being given a piece of the puzzle. So you got to be paying really close attention today. Now I'm talking to everyone because this is part of the day for all of us. Pretty interesting, isn't it? When you go to think about random acts of kindness, of value, being a little bit lost on the path of how to get there from here, but being invited to do exactly that through DNA. Let's see what card number 3 is. The 3 of Spades. So it's not going to be easy. This is a true grit card. This is us figuring it out. I would say it's not going to be that pleasant. It's going to feel good when you stop. But as far as getting through it, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it is a good word, but interesting in a way that is going to be investigating a deeper truth about who we are at our core, and that is going to be the hard work. Figuring out what it is that needs and is ready to be healed, to be thought about differently. So we've got diamonds here, which is all about our skills, talents, how we make our finances, how we hold value in something. This is in the upright position. So this is something where we can be generous. The 9 of clubs is a little more hidden. It's going to take some exploration to get there. We can use this card and make that wish upon a star, ask our diamonds for direction, for clarity, for that balance that we need in order to figure out what exactly is ready to be let go of. And I think the reward, if you will, even though we're not to look for one, we're not to expect one, but whatever we are asking for information from our spirit guides is going to come through because of these generous giving that we are able to do. Not to give beyond your means, but to give enough of yourself, your concrete, steadfast stability, generously, kindly, with gratitude of being able to do that, we are going to reflect back something about ourselves that we hadn't seen before. We're going to see it. We're going to know it. And we're going to understand that that is the thing that needs to be revisited, reworked, deconstructed, and to put back together again within, so that we come out at the end of the day with a much better understanding of who we are at our core, how we get lost in trying to find ourselves, and then to work on it and see where we can make a difference. It's all you need to do in order to start that karma down the right path. Start clearing it, start healing it bit by bit, maybe all at once. It depends on you and how much of this you can take on for yourself. All right, let's talk about this Five of Clubs day, because honestly, it's kind of the perfect day for this message, because the Five of Clubs is all about seeing the potential for sprucing something up. You might have 10 different possibilities sitting in front of you. You are to take a look at each one, understand the value in it, where it's going to get you, whether it's worthy, whether it can wait, and you're going to pick the most obvious choice. And in that, you take it and you really put some thought into it. You go out and you do something pleasant for someone, something generous for other people, as often and as much as you want. At the end of the day, at some point during the day, that hard work, that generosity is going to pay off, and that Five of Clubs energy is going to show you where you need to be looking, where you need to be thinking about what you can do to change an old way of thinking that you're just born with, and start thinking about it in a different way. It's interesting in that it is so clubby, because this is how we go about learning, how we go about sharing what we learn. So it may even be something in that realm of the Five of Clubs that really has you interested in seeking more knowledge about it. It's really a tireless energy, the fives. They are abundant in the energy. The Five of Clubs energy is around the Judgment card in the major arcana. So we're looking at how to make timely decisions for the best kind of change. It is a significant journey stage. No kidding. And it is all about really finding solutions and really having that right judgment, that acceptance, if you will, rightful acceptance of the judgments we place on ourselves and others. It's a big deal. This looks really pretty interesting and pretty big. All right, we'll look for those nuggets. We'll look for those pieces of the puzzle, and we'll do the work for the Five of Clubs. The other energy that we want to look out for today with that shadow attributes of that Five of Clubs, because this is in reverse. It is clubs. So it's learning through crisis. If it's in reverse, usually with that Jupiter energy, it's pretty clean, it's pretty forthright, but where it's in reverse, you might want to consider that the learning through the crisis could come on really pretty fast and furious. So you might feel like you need to push through it. You might feel impatient. So you just need to settle. There's a nervous energy with the reversed, shadowed Five of Clubs. So you might be feeling a little unfocused or overwhelmed with so much information coming at you so quickly. That's that shadow side. And the Jupiter energy is usually what gets averted in your chart. So hopefully there's some of that in good measure coming your way as well. If you are a Five of Clubs, you know, you've got that 5 energy on your Jupiter, that 5 of Spades. So for you coming through this, it gets averted a little bit. Part of the hard work that you're going to need to put into that finding the remedies and cures, they come a little bit easier for you. So let's take a look at your chart. That's the 5 of Clubs birth chart. And know that for your birthday message, we will get into that along with your message here. So let's take a look at the birthday card and see what the powers that be have in store for you this year. So in order to heighten your manifesting abilities, we are going to see how you can raise your vibration. And this is through this message as to how you can feel better about yourself, how you can grow, be doing the right things for yourself, and really taking to heart everything that is going to bolster who you are at your core. That way you get all that beautiful high vibe of doing the right things and treating yourself with the way that you're meant to treat yourself, with respect and kindness. All right, let's take a look. Innovation. Have fun and experiment, inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting that you would get to experience experimenting, inventing something that surprises. So how are you going to get there? How does something like that just pop in? Being innovative. So it's definitely thinking outside the box. Well, let's take a look at the Spirit and Nature card and see if we've got some clue as to what exactly you are to be experimenting and having fun with. The King of Spades. Wow. Well, that's a very deep card for you to be getting. Interesting. So for a 5 of Clubs to have fun and experiment with basically getting to your root core of who you are. So this is needing to have a willingness to really deconstruct or destruction, and just do that through revelations and overcoming your limiting beliefs about yourself. So you are to experiment in reinventing who you are. Wow. And to become a surprising new you, one that has never existed before. Talk about clearing family karma. This is like this incredibly grounded, stable gravity and having that lightness of a balloon. attached to it. Wow. It's as if you are lifting an enormous burden. And this burden has come from family DNA. And what a beautiful gift for you that this is you being able to clear that, not only for yourself, but for future generations, to tip that balance of something so dark into something so light and surprising and fun. By working on you, delving into experimenting with your daimon and your spirit guides by asking, what's next? Bring it. I'm ready. Help me help myself step into this new version of me. Wow. It's a big year for you. All right. So, in that respect, you have a 3 of diamonds on your sun position, which experimenting is what you do, right? This is you looking for that opportunity to work a situation. It is passing a test too. The 3s are test cards, so you know exactly what it is to understand a new value of yourself. Very interesting. And where are you supposed to go looking for such things? In your Rahu? Very much a counterpart of the king. That 9 of spades, that is the hermit card, who is here to do exactly that, clearing of your family DNA. That's what you are here to do. Wow. And here you are, doing it with this loving kindness for yourself and in this experimental, fun way of you taking on a different persona of who you are, creating a whole different aura around you. It's like stepping into another life, yours, but having cleared so much of what's not necessary, what's not useful through this contemplation and this conversation with your daimon to get you there. Wow. I've had times like this where it is very much you taking care of you, spending a lot of time with yourself, and really understanding that that is only way to go. You can't get deep within, not the kind of deep depth that you need to get. You've got this king of spades. It doesn't get any deeper than that. You clearing out all of that gunk and to have this really fertile, beautiful, sweet soil to grow from. Very, very, very nice. And your ecliptic path is that King of Hearts. So you know exactly how to measure it out for yourself and for everyone else. Yes, it is Pluto energy and it is change through crisis. But you know this. You're a 5 of clubs. You do crisis all day long. You are the ultimate stomper out of fires. It's very good. You're really in a good place to be able to do this. Yeah. Okay. I love it. Your Pluto card is your catch-22, which is an interesting one. That Four of Clubs can be that weight, right? That grounded gravity of an anchor that holds you in place to your old beliefs, your old way of thinking, how it's always been done. It's good. It doesn't need fixing. It's working just fine. Leave it alone. Way of thinking, which is exactly what you're not supposed to be doing. Yet you are so prone to do it that way. Especially being a Leo fixed sign, we are getting close to the end, and Virgo season is right around the corner. However, we are still in that manifestation stage and building to that blue moon that's coming up in about a week and a half on the 30th. You've got plenty of time to round out a manifestation for yourself in this respect. Just think it. This is such juicy, beautiful energy that not only your daimon and all of the everythings want to see this through, but it's time for that family DNA to take a clearing out and a cleanse for you to do exactly that. Really pretty beautiful work. It's ready. You're ready. Your daimon's ready. So go for it. All right, let's see what we get for your wishcraft. Bubble power. My wishes float easily out into the world. Absolutely. It always seems so difficult and so grounding. And then when you finally grasp the need for it, it all kind of falls into place, and it just has a way of rolling out and happening. Best of luck to you, Five of Clubs. Very interesting. I'm a little jealous. I love this kind of thing to do. When it comes around for me, I really delve in. You are a seek finder too. A seek finder. You seek and find the truth. Very, very courageous in that respect. All right. Whew. Hope your year goes beautifully. And for everyone else, carpe diem. Let's journey creatively. And as always, happy creating.